When I lived in Los Angeles, what I found was every Friday, when a lot of the low-wage workers, many of them illegal immigrants, not their fault, just how it was, right? They would get their paycheck, and they'd all go line up at 7-Eleven to buy a bunch of big 40-ounce cans of beer. And they'd blow a big chunk of their paycheck and get drunk and be happy for a couple hours. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You put in a hard week, you earned your money, enjoy it, right? But if you're just blowing your money on getting drunk, it's not going to build wealth. It's not going to improve your station in life. That's what I want you to see. I would love to share with you some of the processes I've developed for permanent change. I'm going to put as much as I can into this series. And before I leave you, I want to give one last concept here that is related to this stuff. I want to introduce a few terms you may or may not have heard before. They are peak experience and peak state. A peak experience is when you are temporarily elevated to a higher level of consciousness. You may have had an experience of this, what they call the samadhi or ecstatic state, where you're connected to everything, you feel good, there's a timelessness. And if you have, great. If you have, I'd love to hear from you. In fact, go put it in the comments. I'd love to hear, have you experienced that state? Maybe it's just temporary, that's okay. And if you don't mind sharing, I'd love to hear how you got there. For me, all of mine are related to music, but for some people it's nature, or it might be family,